So guys, since it is still summertime and I love rose perfumes, I decided to take you to the Rose Paradise and run you through top 10 of my most favorite fresh rose fragrances that are awesome to wear when it is hot, when it's summertime. So make sure to keep on watching to find out everything about them. Every clip will be taken at the new location and I will be comparing my rose perfumes to these amazing different kinds of roses that are growing in this beautiful rose garden. If you like a rose fragrance and you're looking for new recommendations, I sincerely hope you will find this video helpful. So make sure to give it a thumbs up and also feel free to subscribe to my channel for more cool videos like this. And once you're done with that, we can get started. So let's go. So hello and welcome everyone to our rose video that I'm filming in a real rose paradise. But actually it's rather a rose garden, and I will put the exact location where I am down below in the description box, so make sure to check it out. It's an amazing place for all who love roses, because here you can find literally the rose of every kind, and what's great is that you can smell them all and check out what their scent is. So if you not only love to wear a rosy perfume but also to look at roses and to smell them, then definitely come to Germany, or maybe there is another rose place where you are. But if not, don't worry, because in this video you'll learn about top 10 fantastic roses. So let's get started. So guys, I want to open this list with a very luxurious rose scent, which is bestseller from the niche house Micallef, that is called Royal Musca, and it is more musky than rosy, but rose note is kept really delicate in this perfume, which can become your signature scent, and it smells of very abstract rose, so you cannot really define it. Is it white? Is it yellow? Is it pink? It is so masterfully blended that you will just smell amazing, fresh, clean, and truly timeless with this perfume. So I highly recommend you to check it out whether you like roses or not, because the note of musk in here really does all the magic. However, I think that rose is real secret in here. And so guys, we are moving on to the next perfume, which is from Monserrat and is called RoseGriotte. Look how cool is that this bottle matches the roses behind me. So I really enjoy this one because it smells perfumey, not like the rose oil, so it is quite abstract, and some might even describe it as synthetic, but I really like that perfumey vibe that comes from this strong fragrance that is really elegant. I love to wear it on the everyday basis if I'm going to work, because it is quite a cool rose and it smells feminine, it smells very exquisite, and of course it has amazing performance like the majority of Monserrat fragrances. So this is one of the best perfumes from this brand with a note of rose that is noticeable in here. It is the main player, but it is not overwhelming, and it smells like beautiful and colorful rose because it is noticeable throughout the day, and it is true pleasure to wear it. But if you rather prefer the realistic scent of rose, then I can recommend you Derby Rose by the brand Chanticole. Not only it looks absolutely stunning, but it also smells great and will remind you of the real living rose. It has rather of a citrus undertone, that's why it's perfect for the summertime when it is really hot and you want something fresh, and it also will transport you to the rose garden. It smells perfumey, very classy, and it's just a great rose fragrance overall, but in the summertime it smells especially nice. So if you're looking for a citrus rose, then this is the one that actually might fit your style. So guys, here beside me I have a beautiful bush of true red roses, and they remind me of probably my most favorite rose fragrance ever that I am sure not all of you have heard of, because it's from Linda Lundenberg, and the name of it is A Trembling Rose, and in there is black currant and many different kind of roses, so it is quite complex, but it wears casually, and that is what I love about it very much. It has it all: fruity, sweet, and of course floral facets of the rose. So if you're looking for the fragrance in which rose is gonna be the main note, but it's still fresh and at the same time full-bodied, I really recommend you this one because it has been unbeatable for me personally for many years, and it still remains a major favorite. And as I've said, there are many different kind of roses. If you like tea rose in particular, then I think you would really like to know that there is a fragrance that smells like it, and the name is tea rose. So this is a very fresh rose. Oh my god, it smells green. If you like green notes in perfumes and you kind of like enjoy stems of the roses and their leaves, I really recommend you this perfume. It is a little bit sharp and it smells like real rose and nothing else. I can call it rose soliflor, and it is for those people who really want to smell like the beautiful, innocent and fresh tea rose in the garden. And next, guys, I got for you a white rose, which is not as intense in its scent as, let's say, those red and pink roses are. Instead, it smells very delicate, like my next fragrance with the name Rose Blanche, and it is by Precious Liquid. So this is almost a washed out, beautiful, fresh rose that is very, very juicy and perfect for everyday basis. When I don't know what to wear, I grab this fragrance because it is elegant enough, it is exquisite enough, it's rosy enough, and it is summery enough as well. So it's literally the best choice if you don't know what fragrance you wanna go for, because it got it all, and at the same time it's inoffensive and just beautiful fragrance overall, washed out, clean, classy, easygoing rose that I have lots of fun with. So guys, roses are one of the most multifaceted flowers. They can smell so differently and of course fruity. So one of the most fruity roses I have ever smelled is the one from the brand that actually specializes in creating rose perfumes. It is called Parfums Rosine, and here is a tip for you in case you cannot get enough of rose scents. Just check out their collection, but their newest release that is called RoseGriotte. I always say that with Italian accent, but I should have said that with French accent. However, this fragrance that is about cherry rose smells so fruity, just like a cherry cocktail, and there is almost like a lipstick element in there going on, which makes it also powdery, and I love powdery fragrances. So this one is really romantic, and if you love light fragrances that are very fruity and you want subtle rose undertone in them going on, you just need to try and smell this one. And if you want more information, I have an entire review just on this. And the next fragrance is just the perfect one for those who love roses and are going on vacation, because this is an aquatic take on the rose theme, which is very creative, and it is called Aqua Rose from the brand Pearlescent, which is one of the newest fragrances in my collection, and I already love it because it opens up with almost a salty scent. You can smell something floral in there, but you don't identify rose right away. But as it develops, it turns into very beautiful, fresh, clean, sweet, fruity, and sea-like rose, which is very interesting because that salt-rose combination is quite unique. It hasn't been done very often, so I highly recommend it for men and women who are going on vacation or would like to, and of course take your roses with you. So guys, next rose is a very sweet one, but it is super duper cool, very artistic, like nothing else out there, and it is called Who Knew by 4160 Tuesdays. In here I can almost smell bubblegum, and at the same time there is note of green tea and very oxidized rose in the opening. However, it turns really sweet as the fragrance dries down, but in the first moment it is quite sharp, and what I really love about it is its development. It never stays the same, and it is a very interesting rose fragrance, not like every other rose. If you think you're bored of roses, if you think you've smelled every single rose out there, smell this one, because who knew that this rose is gonna be so different. So guys, now let's talk about those fresh red roses, which is not such a common thing because once again red roses are rather deep and very intense in their aroma, but this fragrance that is called Red Roses by Jo Malone has almost like a minty top note, and that's why it has this cool opening, but then the fragrance turns very red, very rosy, very deep and intense. However, it remains fresh, and for me it's sort of like a vintage red rose perfume done in the modern way. So if you love Jo Malone or you like simple fragrances, then I highly recommend you to check this one out, because unlike many other perfumes from their collection, this one has beautiful sillage, great longevity, and nice performance overall. And what's cool about this one is that you can layer it with other fragrances and give them a rose vibe. And finally, guys, I want to mention this video with the strongest but still fresh smelling rose that is actually pure perfume oil. It's from Mason Anthony Marmon and the name is Musc al Faransi. So the best way to apply oils for me personally is to put a little bit on the fingertips and then to run them through the hair, and that way not only your hair will still smell amazing, but every time you'll move you will get the sillage. And this one smells a little bit churchy, definitely very oriental, but still it remains fresh, which is very cool and unique feature about this fragrance, that is very unisex and it smells expensive, smells grown up, and I definitely recommend it for those who prefer very strong and intense but still fresh smelling perfumes, and rose definitely should be your favorite note to appreciate the beauty of this stunning unisex fragrance. And so guys, that completed this top 10 of fresh rose perfumes that I personally love to wear in the summertime and definitely recommend you guys to check out. And I would like to know which of the mentioned ones stood out the most to you. Please let me know which ones got you curious. And of course, if you have any questions left, go ahead and ask them down below in the commentary section. I would love to chat with you and help you out. And of course, to know if you love a rose fragrance, and if so, what's your favorite one, and if you can recommend us another freshie for the summertime, then go ahead and drop a comment below. I would love to hear back from you guys because your feedback is highly appreciated. And of course, don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up if you learned something new for yourself from it, and if you appreciate us going to different places and filming videos for you there. And if you would like to support my channel, then feel free to donate on Buy Me Coffee website. It's very easy to do that. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and make sure to stay tuned and smell good. We'll see each other next one really soon. Bye guys.